Jeannie Arakina versus Amanda Hendry and Susanna Barr.
Let's play ball.
Great first point there. I'm Yates Johnson, and I'm here with Tammy Emrich. We're going to be commentating this match on this hot day here in Kansas City. Great defense there by Angie Walker, sliding well to that backhand side. Great attack there by Susanna Barr.
2-all. Tight start here.
Ooh, just long by Susanna Barr. Three-two for the bouncers. Great speed up there by Amanda Hendry, using that backhand side very well.
Return sails long, and Susanna's serving. 5-3, the Bears.
Great shot there by Angie Walker, sitting on that backhand, ready for that attack. Susanna Barr with a statement right there.
I think Susanna is one of the key factors in this match. Great player, and I think if she's able to control that left side, the Bears are a dangerous team. What do you think, Yates?
Yeah, I think Susanna brings a lot of deception. She's really good at dinks, but she's actually pretty good at speeding up down the line and kind of disguising that very well.
Yeah, definitely think she's a player that's hard to read and creative. She comes up with some shots that you don't expect. Great point there.
California Black Bears take the lead 7-6 here in this first match of the day for them. Amanda Hendry, I think, making big strides. She's really kind of worked her way up and really kind of found her game. She's really improving, and she's really proved to be super solid on that right-hand side.
Off the tape, she got a little unlucky there.
California Black Bears played earlier today, early in the morning. They took a win over the Bay Area Breakers, 3-2. They're looking to try to get some more points on that leadership board today.
Great hands there by Amanda. Really good.
It's really using that forehand in the middle. I think that's one of the biggest benefits of having a lefty-righty combo. You're able to be a little more aggressive with those two forehands in the middle. Unlucky there by Susanna Barr. Great thinking from Gina Arakina. Sorry, Jeannie. Bouncers bring it to 10-11. We'll be switching sides at 13. Great defense from the bouncers, wow. Making them play that extra ball. 11-all. Wow, great hands there by Amanda Hendry. Great defense and turning that into offense there.
Yeah, there was some quick hands, and I do think the ball is going a little bit slower in this heat.
Ooh, there's that deception from Susanna Barr, really holding that forehand.
13-11.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference here is your defense. I think it's going to be hard to be putting balls away. And I think if you're on the defending side and you're stuck at the back, you just got to get the ball over the net and just make your opponents play one extra ball. Just long there for Susanna Barr. Atlanta bringing it back to 12-11 here in their first match of the day.
Nice, that scorpion from Susanna, one of her signature shots. She does such a great job with that, getting low and just getting into that scorpion position. She does really well.
Susanna getting a little frustrated there. I think she wanted that one back. Again, it's a lot slower, so you got to get that ball over the net. Great speed up there by Amanda Hendry, really holding that. I think that's going to be a big shot for her today, especially in the heat. I think you're able to kind of speed up that ball and have it drop instead of opposed to, high altitude like in Salt Lake City. The ball's really flying. It's a lot different game here.
Nice shot from Angie, finding that middle. Two-point game here, 14-16. Another good point. Looks like Angie's trying to find that middle more here, and it's working well for her. 1-point game. Great digs from Jeannie there. Finding the net cord. Little luck on her side, but great drops there.
Oof.
Just long there for Amanda.
I actually like that speed up from Amanda. Maybe it was a little bit low and a little bit premature, but I'm not mad about that in this kind of heat when the ball can drop on those kind of balls. Great cross from Angie Walker and the bouncers.
Looked like they had that point, and Amanda got it back.
Oh, wow, that was in.
It was
I thought it was out.
Yeah.
I thought I saw an out call by Jeannie, but... Wow.
Nice. Great point. And the bouncers tie the game again. We're 18 all.
Great hands there by Angie, really leaning into the kitchen.
Yeah.
Kind of asserting her dominance there. I think that's going to be the biggest thing here in this match is picking and choosing when you're speeding up the ball. As you see there, it's, you know, it's hard in pickleball. You've got to know when to speed up and slow down. Angie goes for a big shot a point ago, and then a little premature there.
Yeah.
But I think that's the idea.
Yeah.
It's a great disguise.
Shot.
Susanna's so good at that, really holding to the last second. She's able to kind of break her wrist and go the opposite way instead of opposed to going to Angie's backhand in the middle. Great shot.
Great patience there from the Bears, waiting for their right spot to go and attack. Amanda used her forehand in the middle there to...
Confusing on who takes what ball, but I think Susanna's doing a great job of communicating there. 21-18. Gosh, great D from Susanna. Not quite there on that last one, but you can see these girls, these ladies are just smashing the ball, and the ball's going nowhere. The ball is so soft and it's so hot here that I think that's going to be a really big factor in today's matches and throughout the weekend.
Yeah, a couple neck cords also that the bouncers have gotten here in the second half of this game, and that was a great point there. Nice finish by Jeannie.
Let's see if the bouncer's going to kind of squeeze their way back here. Great put away there by Susanna, really reaching into the court. You heard her. You heard her there. That took everything for her to get that ball. Great speed up.
She wanted that one.
Great defense. Ooh, not quite.
I like how the bouncers are playing a little more aggressive here. Angie's got great power, and I'd like to see her keep using that. That return sail's just long, and we're back at a tied game, 22 apiece. You never give up. You keep fighting at every stage. Here we are, 22 all.
Big point here. Ooh.
Great drop from Angie and a little short from Amanda.
And
Bouncers are up.
I think Angie with that cross-court ball, she's just got to cover that middle a little bit depending on where that ball is, where it's coming from. Wow, great speed is from Jeannie, but Amanda caught her kind of with that right shoulder, sorry, left shoulder there. Susanna sitting very well, ready for that shot. Bears lead 23-22. Oh, just kidding, 23 all. Scoreboard's playing tricks on us. Oh.
Here we found the bouncers with a game point, 24-23. Angie's going to serve for it.
First game point of the match. Let's see if they can close it out here. Wow,
Nice.
great cross from Jeannie there. Ready for that, sped up on that forehand, just waiting on that backhand to close out the match. Here, the bouncers are down 2-3. Bouncers bring it back to 3-3. We have Jaume Martina from Martinez Vic. Todd fought. It's a little wide there for Jaume.
The Bears are serving at 5-3.
For the Black Bears, we have Rafa Hewitt and his partner Brandon French. Another match where we have two forehands in the middle. Black Bears playing earlier this morning, taking the win over Bay Area Breakers 3-2. Brandon French and Rafa took that match 25-23 against DJ Young and Colin Schick. Looking to keep the momentum here for this match. It's the first match of the weekend for the Bouncers. Fott and Martinez back in action.
I think they're a great team. They've played really well together, and in these events leading up to Kansas City, I think Jaume and Rafa will be the key factors here. Both players can play so well. See, Rafa likes to get the momentum and control the court, and so does Jaume. So we'll see here how they get. Who gets the momentum first? Little bit of communication there. Brendan ran back to get that lob that Rafa let go, and they didn't switch in time. Here we have it at 8-7 for the Bouncers. Todd serving.
Oh, Jaume really winding up on that one. A little bit unlucky on the net.
French letting that go, and it sails long from Foat's paddle, and it's 10-8 for the Bears. Tied game here at 10-all.
We'll be switching sides at 13.
It's a great attack by Jaume.
Jaume's really good at taking that middle ball with his forehand. Super fast twitch, really fast hands. Great setup there from Todd.
Tied again at 11-all.
It's a great speed up there by Rafa. It's a lot easier to speed up here with this heat. It's a lot pretty humid here. Ball's moving a little slower, able to drop into the court. Makes for definitely some longer rallies, you'd think. Maybe some longer hands battles at the net. Bouncers tied up 12-12, switching at 13. Wow. Wow, great hands there from Jaume. The bouncers take the lead 13-12 on the switch. I'd say this is definitely the better side. Sun's not in your face. Definitely the side you want to end on, I'd say. You're going to see a lot of players struggling, I think, with resets, putting the ball away today. Just so much softer than what we're used to.
I think both teams here still trying to kind of find their rhythm and play themselves into this match. Haven't seen too many extended points yet. Let's see which team finds that momentum first and breaks away.
Oh, that's in. Soft ball, can't put it away. Ooh. Unfortunate there for the Black Bears. A great defense by the bouncers. Wow.
Wow, what defense.
Look at the speed by Jaume there.
What a point.
Great ball movement by the Black Bears. Really kind of stretching the bouncers thin, taking advantage and control over that point. Going to tie it up here. Great coverage there by Todd. Really sitting well on that backhand, covering Martinez's right shoulder.
Yeah, he took a step over and was really ready. He was on that. Great drop.
Tammy, how big do you think, would you say, momentum is in pickleball?
At any time in any event, huge, but in MLP, just even more important.
It's kind of a snowball effect. It can really run away from you or go towards your way as well.
It goes so fast with a scoring format that I feel like when you find that momentum, if you can just run with it, you can get on like a 3-4 point winning streak. As your opponents, it feels like it adds so much pressure to them because you don't want to let the other team get more than like 5-6 ahead or things really turn. So I think it's really everything in this format.
Wow, great deception there by Todd, but Brandon was sitting on it with that high forehand. Brandon stepping all the way over to that left line. Great coverage. Yeah, momentum, I'd say the biggest trick is if you have the momentum, I love playing fast. You just try to let those points just add up. Oh, great deception there by Brandon French with that low forehand speed up off the bounce. Jaume, definitely Jaume's ball. Todd has got to cover that line.
Like to see the bouncers take a timeout here soon if they don't score in one of these next points.
Yeah, I'd say at 19 they'd probably use a timeout. Brandon's doing a great job of moving that ball around. Oh, great spot by Todd. Brandon thought he was gonna go line, but he got him in kind of inside the inside hip. I think pickleball is all about picking your spots. Picking the best spot where your opponent can't get it back. It's crucial. Great little poke there by Brandon French. Brandon French has got definitely a unique grip on his paddle. Kind of holds it with that pointer finger on the paddle somehow, but he's able, I think it adds to the deception because you don't really know what he's going to do with that. And it's got a little bit of length on him, which really helps. Great attack there by Jaume. Bouncers lead 19-18. First to 25.
Great move, Rafa. Got some air time there and didn't let the lob get over him this time. Nice overhead. That tennis background probably helped him a little there. Finished it.
Man, it is just hard to put that ball away.
It is.
Great job by Todd, really pushing Rafa back. That's the goal there. When your opponents are on the baseline, you want to keep them back as long as you can. Definitely don't want them coming up to the kitchen line. Bouncer's got to be careful here.
Tied at 20 apiece.
It's a game of momentum right now. It's a great hold by Todd Fote. I think Brandon French thinking that maybe Rafa was going to come over and cover that middle, but it wasn't quite there. It's quite the distance for Rafa to cover it, I'd have to say. Jaume was sitting on that, but too good of a shot by Rafa. Let's get the pan out and try to test that out.
I don't even think we need the pan. Just put him straight on the court.
Rafa making a comment before his feet. He said his feet were on fire.
Yeah.
Wow, behind the back.
What a point.
Wow. Unreal move by Jaume Martinez Vic right there. Calling that clean. Rafa said he thought he touched the pole, but didn't look like to me he was even close there, and he was also clean on the takeoff and landing. Rafa getting fired up there as they tie it up 22-22 here in this men's doubles match. Great hands there by Todd. Good defense from Brandon. He got up there, but Fote with the great speed up there. Rafa a little frustrated. He was sitting there with that forehand. Sometimes that's tough when you got the two forehands in the middle, trusting your partner. Ooh. Bouncers lead 24-22, taking the first game point of this game. Let's see if they can get it on the first one. Great speed up there by the bouncers. Jame with the backhand, just holding it perfectly.
Great point there to end it. Second half of that match was really high level. Great points by everybody.
Atlanta Bouncers take it 25-22. And the Bouncers take a 2-0 lead. I'm Yates Johnson here with Tammy Emmerich. We're here for the first mixed game of this match. Bouncers leading the match 2-0, taking both men's and women's doubles. Bouncers looking to get a regulation win here, earning their team 3 points for the year-end rankings. Every team out here fighting for points for their team to make it to the playoffs in November. Only the top 6 teams in the Challenger League will make it there.
Wow, great shot from Jaume. He's really come out here forced to be reckoned with. 3-0. Great serve, nice and deep. 4-0 here. The Bouncers have come out hot. They're going all in here and trying to secure this win for the Bouncers. Shot from Rafa gets him on the board.
1-4. Just wide. Angie Walker seeing if maybe Susanna touched it before it bounced, but I think it did hit the ground. Tammy, what are you thinking here if you're the Black Bears? You're down 2-0. This is a must-win match to get in some points.
I think so far they've really let Jaume control the court. He's really doing a good job of going across and taking advantage of using the whole court. I'd love to see them go a little more behind him here and use all their resources, not just stick to the same plan, maybe change it up a little bit here.
There's not a lot you can do when Jaume's kind of playing as offensive as he is. Rafa showing some frustration there. Not easy. Jaume is so good at taking the ball. He's very good at mix because he's just, I mean, he's like a bunny. He's an Energizer bunny out there. He's able to cover so much court, super offensive, but also amazing hands, amazing defense. Not easy if you're Rafa Hewitt and Susanna Barr. I mean, look at this guy. He's all over the place. Oh, just wide. He's laughing it off.
Really great display of athleticism here.
Wow, great speed up there by Susanna Barr. Jaume Martinez, probably one of my favorite guys to watch. He's so entertaining. He's so energetic. He's always smiling and laughing and joking with his opponents. It's really fun to see, and I think he's so awesome for the sport.
Absolutely.
He's definitely one of the fan favorites, I'd say. He's just so fun to watch.
For sure. No one out here is not entertained when Jaume is playing. I love that for the sport.
I'd say Rafa Hewitt, too, little Mr. MLP. He always bringing the energy and the fire and the round-em-ups.
Round 'em up. Yeah, baby.
I think Rafa just has to, you know, he's got to find that rhythm as he's finding now, I'd say, and just kind of ride that wave. He definitely plays better when he gets momentum, gets energy. I think his team needs to be loud on the sidelines, and he's definitely never down and out. He's always ready to come back.
They're doing a great job here of exactly what I had said I'd like to see them do. Jaume not touching as many balls as he was the first part of this game. They've started going more at him and waiting for their opportunity then to attack Angie.
Yeah, they're kind of isolating Jaume and then speeding up at him.
Yes.
Oh, great defense there from Jaume. Got the ball down at Susanna Barr's feet. Nice bounce there, little skip off the ground. Stayed pretty low.
Great counter from Susanna Barr, but I like that play from Jaume. I think that's what he's got to be doing, and that's how he's going to win the most points, is by being big in the middle there and going for it. He just got a little unlucky, and Susanna hit a great counter.
Yeah, I think both ladies as well, both Angie and Susanna, are doing a great job just kind of being the anchors and really just making the balls, being very consistent, but both of them are able to speed up very nicely as well. So that's definitely a good tool to have in your arsenal.
Great point there. Rafa's getting more active here, trying to find that aggressive play. He's taking a few more balls in the middle and going across a bit more, so that's how they found themselves back in the game here, 1-point game.
Wow, ball drops in. Great hands from Susanna Barr covering the middle there. I think Susanna's got to really, you know, she makes a lot of balls in general, but I think when she's able to dictate and kind of not let the other team get in the rhythm, not just letting Rafa take over, but she's doing a great job of being the offense here.
Good digs there from Susanna. She reads the game really well. She's anticipating well, disguising her shots well. Nice play there from Rafa, 0-point long. He did really well there. Went across, got back in, and finished there, a little around the post.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement from Rafa. Kind of really setting himself up well for that Ernie. He screams on the sidelines, my feet are clear. You're not calling me on that one. Good pressure there from Angie Walker. Bouncers take the lead 12-11. Be switching at 13. Rafa making a statement there, moving the ball around well. Read that speed up from Jaume. Great hands there from Susanna Barr. And we're Great shot by Rafa Hewitt. We're back here at MLP Kansas City. I'm Yates Johnson alongside Tammy Emmerich here in the booth. Bouncers are leading 2-0 in games. Battling it out here in the first mixed match, mixed game of the match. Great poke there by Rafa Hewitt. I think just going a little bit long there. He was hoping for that one. Bouncers tied up 14-14. Little high there for Angie Walker. She's got to get that ball down. Rafa taking advantage, taking over the middle there. It's always interesting when you have a lefty-righty combo, two lefties, two forehands in the middle, and then you have the guys down the line from each other. Not usually how mixed doubles goes. Wow. Great hands by Rafa Hewitt. Jame doing a great job of kind of spreading the ball around. Expecting that next ball coming back from Rafa Hewitt. Good finish by Jame Martinez.
Beautiful, beautiful shot there. He saw the opportunity and grabbed it, and it paid off. Bouncers up by 1.
Great job there, drop from Angie Walker there, getting it at Rafa's feet. Jame with the pressure coming in. Just wide. Jame wanted that one back. A 1-point game here.
Ball hits the net cord. Does not fall in for Rafa. And the bouncers are up by 2. 18-16. Angie serving. Susanna's going to want that one back. She was in position, just a little bit too low on her aim there.
Great drop there from Jame, setting up Angie. Angie just sitting really well on that backhand in the middle. She was able to recognize that ball going low on Susanna. Susanna probably should have maybe dropped it back cross court, slowed it back down. That's the difficult part about pickleball, is choosing when to speed up and slow down. Black Bears with the timeout as they trail 16-19.
I'll correct Yates there. We're at 2016. It's okay, we have different scoreboards. It's all good.
Sorry, it's a little delayed here on this screen that I'm watching. There it is, 16-20.
Great shot there from Rafa. Trying to find some momentum, getting himself back in this. Save the Bears from losing this tie. We'll see. 18-20. Great shot from Rafa again. giving a look to his bench. He's not giving up.
Jame coming really far over there. Oh. Not a great bounce there as Jame tries to speed up that backhand. He did a great job of kind of taking over that point, taking over the middle. Angie doing a good job of taking one step back and getting out of the way. Rafa getting fired up as he brings it back to 20-20 here in the first mixed game of the match. And the Black Bears take the lead for the first time in the match, 21.
Back here, and the Bears are turning it around, 22-20. Rafa's really got his energy back, and he's fighting here. Rafa's spirit is one of the best out there. When Rafa gets hot, it's tough to win points against him. He
really rides that momentum, relies on the energy. Wow. Angie Walker doing an unreal job of covering that left side of Jame, but then switching on command. Black Bears taking that one though.
Yeah, that was amazing to see. Even though they lost the point, I think they really moved in sync so well. They did a great job, but Rafa just on a roll here.
Oh,
just misses
just
it.
Short.
When the entertainer Rafa comes out, you know play is about to follow, and everyone gets scared because when Rafa's on a roll, and
it's hard to stop.
Yes.
You definitely don't want him in a rhythm. Down by one. Wow, and the Black Bears take the lead. Leading 24-22. First game point of the match, of this game. Just wide. Rafa trying to keep it away there from Jame, just a little bit too much. Bouncers bring it within one.
On the freeze here for the Bears. This is when it gets entertaining, fun. Let's see.
Wow. Oh. Wow. Rafa doing a great job of staying out of that kitchen. He came blazing in. Jame, good on him from kind of coming in, taking that ball out of the air, forcing it wide. And the bouncers tied up, 24-all.
Great gets there from both sides.
It's a big match for the bouncers trying to close out in regulation to get a 3-0 win.
Back on the Bears paddle.
You can always feel the pressure here, you know, when you bring it back to 24. 24, anything can happen. Black Bears, their second game point here. Oh, and Rafa pegs Angie Walker to take it. 26-24 for the Black Bears. They are still alive. Welcome back here in MLP Kansas City. Got the second mixed game of this match starting. Atlanta Bouncers lead 2-1. Rafa Hewitt and Susanna Barr doing an amazing job of coming back from being down and closing out that first mixed match to give their team a chance in this match. California Black Bears trying to take it to a dream breaker here. This is a must-win match here. Bouncers trying to take it 3-1 to end it in regulation to get 3 points for their team that goes to their end of the year ranking. All teams working their way with their team points, trying to make it to the playoffs at the end of the year in November. You get 3 points for winning in regulation if you win 3-0 or 3-1. And then if you take it to a dream breaker and lose, you still get 1 point for your team. And if you win it, you get 2. So this is a big match point-wise for the Bouncers. Try to get their team up in the team ranks.
The Bouncers are tied the game. It's 3-all. Hit the net cord there, unlucky for the Bears. Got Todd Fote with Jeannie Irokina. They're a team who I believe was undefeated the first part of this year. I think they were 8-0. I'm not sure exactly where they're at now, but definitely one of the top teams in the challenger level. They're playing against Brandon French and Amanda Henry. Great shot there from Todd, putting them up 5-4.
Brandon French, very entertaining to watch as well. He loves the trash talk. It's all about the mental game.
So they're not giving up today. And indeed they're not. After Rafa and Susanna came back, I guess he's inspired and they're gonna leave it all out here. Bears are up 7-5.
Jeannie really does a good job of kind of using her length. She's definitely taller. One of the taller women out here on tour. Got a lot of reach in that kitchen. She's a little unorthodox, but she does a good job of making a lot of balls.
Like there, great get from her, makes them hit one more shot and make them play. You never know. There, Brendan had an easier shot and missed it wide. Never give up. Get that one extra ball back. It can lead to winning the point. Great point.
Great defense from the Bears there. Just making them hit that one extra shot. Todd Fote really being the aggressor, speeding up well. Just long for Brandon French. Bouncers lead 9-7. Great cross. Great get there by Todd Fote, really crossing that middle. But Brandon, great job of just kind of holding, really good defense, being super relaxed there. And it paid off. Brandon doing a great job of pushing Jeannie back, kind of moving the ball around well, defending well. I think for them to take charge in this match, they got to start being the aggressors a little bit more and stay with their defense. Another unlucky let cord there from Jeannie.
Yeah, rare mistake. She really acts as such a solid rock for Todd in the kitchen, letting him be so creative. I think he does a great job of creating opportunities for them to finish the points. Todd Fote is the #1 player in the Challenger League right now. going 17-1. He is having an amazing season.
That's great backhand from Todd Fote there, but Amanda Hendry just sitting on that ball. Proving she can hang in there with Todd down the line.
Nice leave there from Brandon.
It's a hot one out here today. We got the Black Bears versus the Bouncers, leading 13-10. Score's a little wrong on the screen here.
Great shot by Amanda there, finding that middle. Todd was covering the line, and she saw that opening and went for it. Great play there, giving them a 4-point lead, 14-10 for the Bears.
And the Black Bears take a challenge here and a timeout. Challenging his foot there, I believe.
Brandon questioning. Waiting here for the We're waiting here on the decision. If Todd was clean.
So the ruling on the court stands. It was not a foot fault. Todd did a great job there of keeping his feet out. Rafa sitting on the side. He's like, we'll just take the free timeout. It was worth it. Slow him down. Black Bears take the lead, 15-11. Black Bears gaining a little bit of momentum here. Bouncers got to be careful. Got to try to stop the bleeding as soon as you can. Pickleball is a game of momentum. Great crossover by Brandon French there covering the middle. Great drop by Amanda Hendry to set that one up.
Great play there by Todd Fote. Hoping he can gain his momentum back.
And it lands in. Great speed up there by Brandon French. He's really able to get that paddle down under the ball. Good stuff from him. Another let cord there. Brandon was on it. He popped it up a little bit. And Jeannie taking advantage. Atlanta Bouncers inching their way back. Great defense from Amanda Hendry, really covering that line with that backhand. It's always interesting in mix playing with a lefty girl. You got two forehands in the middle, but the girl is, you know, the spot where you usually speed up as the guy is to the girl's forehand side, but it's gonna be her backhand. She covers it well.
Again, great cover in the middle from Amanda. She's been doing a great job of covering that middle with her forehand and countering the attacks from the bouncers.
Yeah, I think it's a huge advantage to have a mixed partner who's lefty. To have that lefty-righty combo is huge. When your lefty is a girl, you know, they're speeding up and she's just sitting on the forehand in the middle. Backhand would be out in that case. I think Todd needs to start changing up his spots if he's going to start speeding up down the line.
Oh, and a foot fault is called on Todd.
Black Bears lead 21-14 here in this last mix match.
Great counter there from Jeannie.
A little ambitious there from Amanda. The ball was way too low and kind of way too on their other side. It kind of opened up Brandon French, leaving him in a tough position. Todd Fott sails that one right wide. Black Bears lead by 7. Another let cord there. Bouncers using that one. Let's see if they can try to gain some momentum here. It's a must-win match for the Black Bears.
Great
Jeannie Arakina doing a great job there of holding that forehand and covering that line from Brandon French. Inching their way back now.
Again, Jeannie's sitting on that line, ready for that counter. 3 in a row here. Brandon going to the towel, regroup a little.
Got a timeout by the Black Bears as they lead 22-18. Black Bears trying to force a dream breaker. This is big. Bouncers lead 2-1 in games overall. We'll be right back. The Black Bears take the lead 23-18 here in this last mix match. And the first game point here for the Black Bears. This is tied up 2-2 to force a dream breaker. Great ball by Jeannie Arakina, sitting in that backhand very well. Quite the deficit here, 5 points. Not easy, but not impossible.
The Bears are on the freeze. And they'll have a point here, chance at 24 to close it out.
Second game point here for the Black Bears, 24-19. Great cross by Brandon French to take that game. And the Black Bears force a dream breaker, 2-2 here in this match in Kansas City. And we're back here at MLP Kansas City, about to start a dream breaker. California Black Bears doing an amazing job in their mixed matches, coming back from a lead in both matches. Able to fight their way back and close it out.
Obviously, there's, it's a new weekend, everyone's feeling different.
We'll get the lineup here soon. I believe it's going to be Jaume Martinez first for the bouncers. And I think it's going to be Brandon French. All right, I'm mistaken. We have Todd Fote versus Rafa Hewitt to start. I believe Jaume and Brandon French to follow. And the ladies to follow after that. Rafa takes the first one here. As you know, Dream Breaker, you play 4 points against your opponent, and then you switch out, and your teammates play another 4, and it goes on and on.
Great point from Todd there. Rafa's a fierce singles player.
Todd Fote doesn't play a lot of singles, but he definitely can play. Lefty.
What a
unreal get there. Nice little drop on the lefty side. Wow. Bouncers lead 2-1.
Right hand off the paddle and dug it back. Wow.
It's always big. You want to try to get as many points as you can in the singles. Every point counts. Every point matters. Called a fault on Jaume, saying I think that he touched the net. It's going to be hard to see with the ref. Or I think his foot went under the net is what they're saying. It's a great drop shot by Brandon French.
Okay, we're going to resume play here at 2-3.
Call stands on the court.
Great point there from Brandon.
Jaume, one of the top singles players in the world, top 10.
Oh, wow.
Wow, what a get, tweener.
Wow.
Brandon French winning 3 points in a row here. He does not play a lot of singles, but he can play. He's very crafty. Let's see if he can go 4-0 here.
Little help from the net there. And Jaume displaying his speed. That was unreal.
Great return by Jaume, laughing it off. He's a little shocked by Brandon there. Brandon showing he can play. He cannot underestimate him. They tie it up 4-4.
Never underestimate the underdog. I think he came out with that mindset, swing for the stars.
And that's the biggest thing in Dream Breakers. You know, anything can happen even if you don't play singles. Sometimes it's more pressure on you if you are a really good singles player. You're expected by your team to try to get as many points as possible, but anything can happen really. Just wide by Angie Walker. Amanda Hendry doing a great job there. California Black Bears lead 6-5. Great forehand from Amanda to close out her 4 points. Bears lead 7-5. We have Susanna Barr versus Jeannie Arakina. It's always interesting, you know, when you're on a team and maybe you don't play singles, you're kind of forced to step up for your team and just really figure it out. You got to be able to adapt. Both Jeannie and Susanna, not big singles players, usually specializing in doubles and mixed. But it's fun to see sometimes when you don't play singles.
Great fight here from Susanna Barr. I have to commend her because she's come out and she's staying back and grinding these points out. Definitely not her favorite event, however.
Just wide.
Won
Yes.
3 points there.
Susanna does a good job. She hits the ball pretty hard with that Selkirk paddle. She keeps the ball very low, not a lot of top spin. It's kind of just, it's not easy to play against. It's a little unorthodox. Wow, great defense from Rafa Hewitt fighting his way at the kitchen line there. Brandon showed him a little bit what he's capable of, so. Great scrappiness there by Rafa Hewitt. That's what he strives. He completely strives to do that. I mean, he's always getting one more ball back.
Great hustle.
Great overhead by Todd there.
Looks like Rafa's not sure if it was
No, Rafa just joking.
joking around. Okay.
Should I call that ball out? No, you should not. 7-12, 7-13.
No way.
Great angle by Todd Fote there.
That was with a left hand.
Wow.
2 in a row. That was, we need that on the top 10 list. Digs it with a left hand and then hits a winner with a left hand. Way to fight.
Big return by Brandon French. Wow. Brandon French just showing us what he's got out here. He's not a singles player usually, but he can play.
Both gentlemen with a smile on their faces. Not what they expected from either side, I believe.
There, Jame showing what he's capable of there. This is big next couple points for Jame to get them back on the board here. Trailing by 4. Backhand goes wide there.
By a lot, according to Brandon.
Let's see if Brandon gets another 3-1. 14-9. Great get.
Great get from Brandon. Great effort again for a second time around. He very competitive. I mean, first time going 3-1 in there. I believe it was 2-2. Great effort from Brandon. And now the ladies.
10-14. Big couple points here for Angie Walker. Put her team back in it. It's a little long. Amanda been playing a lot more singles, especially on the APP tour. I think that's definitely a big asset to have here at MLP.
I think Angie's a regular as well on the PPA tour, playing some singles, her and her sister Alex.
Great forehand there by Angie Walker, putting the pressure on Amanda with that forehand down the line coming in. One more point here. Great offense by Angie Walker coming to the net. Great deep ball. Really tough for Amanda to get that one over. And the bouncers put themselves in a great position here, bringing it back to 13-15. Every point matters. Great angle there by Jeannie, stretching Susanna. It's all about making balls in women's singles. Most women staying back and hitting more ground strokes than the men. Great balls by Susanna Barr, keeping the ball very low, very flat. Forcing Jeannie to hit that one long. California Black Bears lead 16-14.
Wow, what a shot from Susanna Barr. On the run, a forehand down the line. That was beautifully done. What great fight. Another.
Unreal.
Wow.
Susanna Barr on fire, showing everyone that she can play a little singles, setting her team up well with an 18-14 lead for Rafa Hewitt to serve. Todd Fote inching back here. 15-18. Todd Fote.
Todd's got to get one more here to put Zhao Mei back in and see what happens here. So Rafa will not be able to close it out.
Great defense from Rafa there, covering the court well. He anticipates so well. That's the name of the game in singles here. Wow, great defense from Rafa Hewitt. Getting there with that forehand. Todd hitting another lefty volley, but missed it just barely. Rafa putting Brandon French in a great position here, 2016, to close it out for the Black Bears. Unreal playing. Star of this Dreambreaker, Brandon French.